On our journey to living life effectively, it is super important that we learn, heal, evolve. It's about becoming. It's about becoming the person that you were destined to be and understanding that with God's help, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. The unfortunate thing though is if you don't know something, you increase the chances of you being taken advantage of. You increase the chances of you not being able to produce the level of success that God desires for you to experience in the earth. Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and I have made up in my mind that I'm going to help as many people who want to be helped. There's a statement that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. I have also coined a statement that simply says, someone is assigned to help you. I have met so many people this past weekend. I've heard from friends all around the world on social media, phone calls, WhatsApp, all kinds of messages of people just deciding, I want to celebrate the risen Christ. I've been called to do ministry. I love ministry. This is what I've been assigned to do in the earth. And you're experiencing some hardship. You're experiencing hardship because there are things you don't know, but your heart is pure. Your heart is pure, but you're limited in your understanding. And when you're limited in your understanding, I want you to know you won't get the result ultimately you can get if you had an understanding. The Bible says, all you're getting, get an understanding. Wisdom is the principal thing. Wisdom is the principal thing. I want to pray with you today. I want to challenge you today. I want to support you today that on your journey to doing what you feel as though God's called you to do, decide to win. Decide to win. Decide to excel. Decide to say, I am not going to settle. I'm not going to settle. Oh my goodness, I've been called to dominate, to subdue, to multiply, to replenish, and to be fruitful in all that I put my hands to. Okay? It is possible for you to do something for a long time and do it wrong. It is possible for you to have a pure heart and have good intent and not experience the wins and victories that you are capable of winning and experiencing, but unfortunately you're not experiencing it. The question has to be why. The Bible tells us that we ought to study to show ourselves approved unto God. A workman that need not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. I am here today to tell you there's a win on the other side of discipline. There is a win on the other side of a greater level of commitment. When you decide, if this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to learn how to do it well. And so I'm going to get the help necessary to excel in ministry and in life. That's the reason why I felt as though God's called me at this particular time to have effective living life management agency. This weekend, we'll be hosting ministry leaders virtual training. Yeah, it's a virtual training where we're going to talk about becoming an exceptional leader. We're going to talk about how to build a phenomenal team. We're going to talk about how to deal with difficult people, how to structure your ministry for growth. You know, you can sit on the sideline all you want and not acknowledge the truth that you're not who you're capable of being. There is more. I am of the belief that we on a daily basis should be working on becoming. I'm working on becoming. Every week, I'm wanting to become a better version of myself. I want to learn how to become the best version of myself so God can be glorified. But some of us were prideful. Some of us are afraid. Some of us are too comfortable. Some of us are procrastinators. Some of us have just given in. We're holding the seat of ministry, but we're not doing anything with the seat to which we've been sitting in. I want to teach. I want to challenge. I want to be a part of helping you to win. I want to help you win in ministry. I want to help you win in life. And listen, at this stage in my life, it's all about winning. It's all about learning how to take what I've been called to do, what you've been called to do, what we've been called to do, and just decide to capitalize on it to the highest level. Here's something I told my son this weekend. Someone is going to do extremely well. Why not me? Someone is going to crush it this year. Why not me? If someone is going to be a game changer in ministry, why not me? See, God's placed you here for such a time as this. The question is, are you getting the necessary information that's going to allow you to show up the way you're supposed to show up? Nothing missing, lacking, or broken. Days are expensive, people. Don't allow yourself to keep going through the motion. Don't allow yourself to keep going through the motion. Allow yourself to capitalize on the idea. This is my time. This is my season. For every pastor that is watching this, if you're anywhere here in the United States, anywhere in the Caribbean, anywhere in Europe, anywhere around the world, you can be a part of our virtual training because it's virtual. It's virtual. And even though we're going back to the building, and even though people are now booking me, Ricardo, we want you to come over here to speak. We want you to come over here to train our people. I'm still going to do virtual stuff. I want to do virtual because I've figured out and I've learned now that we can allow people from around the world to get training in a more affordable way. And so this virtual training this coming Saturday is open to all. I don't care where you are. If you're in ministry, commit to learning how to do ministry. Get the necessary training that's going to help you to be better at what you've been called to do, from being an usher, from being a worship leader, from being a children's ministry leader, being a youth ministry leader. I don't care which part of the ministry you serve in. This coming Saturday will benefit you. You're going to like what you learn, and it's going to allow you to show up even stronger because you want to be a light in a dark world. And whatever you put your hands to, you want to be good at it. You want to be good at it. You want to show that you've been growing and going, and every week and every month is becoming better because you're submitting yourself to the process of learning. You're a lifelong learner. Come on. If you're a lifelong learner, then grab a book. See, My Effective Living book is a game-changing book. And a lot of people, they read books just to read and be impressed by how it was written. Oh, no. Don't just come to a virtual training and say, that brother knows some stuff. Don't go ahead and read a book only to simply say it was a good book. It's all about life's transformation. It's all about us grabbing a hold of what we need to have known or didn't know, and now we know. Or having to unlearn what we should have never learned in the beginning, because your goal is to not keep making the same mistake. Okay? Your goal is to make this week better than last week. Your goal is to make this month better than last month. Your goal is to make this year better than last year. Let me help you. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller. I'm on a mission. I'm going to help 1 million people this year, somehow, some way, become better than they were previous days, weeks, months, and years before. Your goal is to continue to grow. Your goal is to continue to become. Your goal is to accept the fact that if you've been given a new day, you've been given an opportunity to do it again. So get up today and tell yourself, I'm going to move forward with determination. God's not done with me yet. There are some people quitting ministry because they haven't had the victories or the wins that they dreamt of having. When you started, you saw something. You haven't seen it yet. Don't quit before you see it. Go ahead and make the adjustments that's necessary for the win to be acquired by you in your lifetime. Do the work. Get the help. Be a game changer. Exceed expectation. Don't allow anything or anyone to stop you. Join us on Saturday for this upcoming virtual training. It's going to be so good. You don't want to miss it. Bye.